Now, alright, so let me just set it up for you really fast. If any one of you is remotely familiar with the MMA or the UFC show series, you know, where a fighter would come in, or a bunch of fighters would come into a house, and you know, they would train together, and then they would fight, and they would, you know, end up in a finale of who would enter the UFC championship in you know that? Okay, so that's the show. Let me just briefly set it up for you who don't know. So this is a show where grown men, like I mean grown men, these are huge fucking beasts of men, who enter a house, and their mission is to train, to practice, and oh wait, just look at this kill. I mean, I throw the grenade to lure him out on the other side, and bam, I'm waiting for him, bam, he's dead. Oh, I love those moments, god damn, I love those moments. Anyways, alright, so these grown men, they're training, like really training, they're doing like Spartacus training, and they're like lifting fucking weights and lifting tire tracks of to goddamn tractors, and you know, they're doing the manly type of shit, you know, the kind of thing that every man wants to do, you know. So that's what they do on, you know, as a not only as a job but as a lifestyle. So in the end of each episode there's a fight. So in this fight they fight. It's pretty self-explanatory, right? Now they throw kicks at their heads. No, I've seen people lose their teeth. I've seen copious amounts of blood being spilled. I've seen people getting knocked out. I've seen people who've, you know, almost broken, you know, limbs. So naturally, you know, you'd think, holy shit, it sounds pretty violent. And you know what? It is pretty fucking violent. Now to the gist, to the very thrust of my point. These men go to such extreme lengths to hurt. Like their entire life consists of training and learning new ways to hurt people. So we're watching that now, right? So we're watching that, and we're like, oh, okay, cool. That's a pretty insane hit. That whoa, that was an insane kick. And then somebody comes along in the show, and he says, "Fuck," but they censor it. And I'm like, wait, whoa. Now, obviously, this is all in the great US of A, the old police government, police country of the whole world. So I suppose that, you know, we shouldn't be surprised. And what the fuck just happened there? They both just fell in front of me. Anyways, so the great US of A. Basically, the statement they're stating is, you can bludgeon, you can kick, you can hurt, you can fucking damage people beyond repair in unarmed combat, in hand-to-hand combat, but you can't swear. Like, don't they see the hypocrisy slash the juxtaposition here? Like, no, when I first, I watched that show regularly because I love it. I absolutely love it. You know, I live in Europe, and you know, here everybody's into, you know, I don't want to say it, but football. And you know, for you Yankees, it's, what the fuck just happened there? Sometimes you just get into a lucky streak or something. And for you Yankees, that's soccer, naturally. And you know, in Europe, in the whole world, everybody's playing that and watching that, and you know, it's just so boring. I mean, it's really disgusting how, you know, grown men go onto a field and they kick around a little ball, and you know, somebody just, you know, touches them, you know, then they just fall down to the floor and just start crying and holding their knees and shit. And you know, and you know, you're like watching that, you're like, get a grip of yourself. What the don't you have any pride? Not only as an athlete, but as a man. Don't you have any damn I mean, that would be torture. You know, just strap me onto a chair and just make me watch like 48 hours of football. I mean, no. I would cry. Like, there are certain players that, you know, that, oh my god, did you see that? Anyways, so there are certain players that, you know, play, you know, not like douchebags, you know, they have some kind of fucking pride in what they do. But anyways, that's why I don't watch football or soccer, if you want. Meanwhile, in UFC, I mean, it's fucking insane, like the shit they do. And I mean, I've seen people, you know, get like a foot, like a kick in their face, like a kick. I mean, if you a well-placed kick can fucking kill, and these guys get kicks and they're like, meh, you know, they fall down to the floor maybe, and then they get up, they get right up, man, they fly up, they're like, what? Oh, that's it, that's all you got, let's do it, man, let's show me what all of you got, man. I mean, they're not deteriorated by a kick, and I mean, football, they're just like, somebody touched my shoulder. I have to fake an injury on my knee. My knee hurts. I just can't. But anyway, the point that I'm so strenuously, so much trying to get to is this sport, which I mean, it revolves around hurting people. You can't swear. Like, okay. So basically, if I as a kid would one day just happen to, you know, zap along and end up at what the fuck, what channel is showing? I don't know what channel. We have other channels that shows it here, but I suppose it's Spike TV, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, so that channel, basically the philosophy there is you can bludgeon, you can kick, you can strangle, you can grapple, you can hit, you can punch, you can uppercut, you can do anything within the bounds of that sport, in the mixed martial arts sport, but you can't swear? I mean, whenever they would swear, whenever they would say fuck or shit, they would censor it. You just hear beep. Like, at first I thought it was a joke, like they're just pulling some kind of fucking prank on us. Like, it couldn't, I mean, I just couldn't believe it was true. They actually censored. I mean, I was in shock, like really, I didn't know what to say. But then it happened again, and again, and again, and I was like, are you kidding me? Oh, and this is so unfortunate. Look at this. Look at this. My heart. Damn. I overextended. That's what I did. I overextended. I should have just. You see, that's what happens when you're constantly running between A and C and trying to defend all flags. Sometimes you just end up in a position where cover is none to be found. Nowhere to be found. So, I mean, I just can't believe it. I mean, they can swear, but they can't swear, but they can, like, if I as a kid would, holy shit! Anyways, so if I as a kid would one day just end up at that channel and like watch game, basically the message they would be sending is, you can hurt other people, and in these ways, which we would now show, but you can't say cunt. Like, isn't that a kind of fucked up priority you have in life? If you'd rather people be violent than being vulgar in how they talk? I mean, what's the arguments for censoring? Like, they don't want to stain the beautiful and innocent youth. I mean, anybody who's watched the game of a match between two, I mean, holy shit. I mean, those guys are humongous. I mean, those guys are humongous. If anybody's watched a game between two fighters, and you've seen how much blood has been spilled and how much, I mean, they hurt each other. I mean, if you're not like prepared, you can get seriously hurt. So basically what they're saying is you can be violent as much as you want, but whoa, if you're gonna swear, be cool, Sonny, be cool. I mean, it feels like I've missed something.